Okay, we're back. This is for YouTube. OBS crashed, that's why it's going to be in two parts on YouTube. Everyone else should have already heard that before the break. I'm gonna test my bot. I doubt it would like randomly shut down, but whatever. And we forgot to do this, so I'll do it now. Cool. All right. So we're back. I'm not sure what to do with Irene at this point, so I'm gonna kick it back to the rest of the group. If you have an idea for what you want to do, other
Nope,
than sit
100%
quietly
fair.
in the cell. Okay.
I mean, the most she would be doing is possibly probing out mentally, seeing if she can connect with anything beyond the cell.
And I would refuse to believe that Irene would be quiet. Sitting down, I agree.
I mean, that's
Quiet, no.
That's fair. Yeah.
Well, back to the crew. We're out of the surgery room, so Razik removes the exosuit because he was really. He liked the additional armor, but everything else was kind of a pain in the ass, and he spent most of the fight on fire, and that was really not helpful. So he believes he can do better while being able to dodge.
At least he's like looking at A-Track being like, guys, I actually did it. I knew which one was the wrench.
Holy crap. That's the wrench?
And now part of me is tempted to say that I was holding a screwdriver.
You have ranks in it now. You know what a wrench is.
Yeah, you're like, thanks to Irene, I know this is a socket set. It was invaluable.
It was. A-Track's like A-okay.
Yeah, I mean, now all he has is 2 light wounds and a moderate. So.
Just, I know it's not really that important. I'm just curious for rules purpose. How does a robot or an android, if it's a player, gets rid of wounds like that? Is it like a repair roll after a certain amount of time?
It's exactly like I think it's still resilience. It's just
so they kind of repair themselves ish.
Yeah. I wouldn't think about it too hard.
Yeah, no, it's sci-fi. It's fine.
Yeah.
Something happens and they fix themselves. They have mechanism to fix them. That's fine. We're good.
There might be a rule in here that says like, nah, they have to get engineering or mechanics checks, but I'm not gonna look it up. Hide.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Anyway, the only person that it would really matter is Slag.
Yeah, they still heal resilience. So again, don't think about it too hard.
Yep, that's fine. Okay, so I'm assuming that the crew, unless HyperWest or Alicia had another plan in mind, we would resume with the original thing of now we're out of emergency surgery, so grab everyone, get on the shuttle, and go for the throat.
Is there a way the group of us could think of how to kind of reconnaissance in there? Like, can we be some sneaky boys? I know we're not the best at being sneaky boys, but if we could, like, find a way to do that instead of fighting the whole Citadel-class ship all at one time.
Well, now that I'm the sensor guy, I can try to use a sensor console to see if they have a blind spot in their sensors. I'm not sure if that's something I can do, but maybe.
Give me a computer's check.
Thank God you gave us more hero points. Computer check.
I'm actually pretty good at computers. So.
Well, you're welcome to help me learn the sensor.
Yeah,
computer, if you want.
If IPOS helps you get a +2 stat.
So with a +2 step, we are one shy, but this is important, so I'm gonna use a hero point.
Okay. You detect that the ship has long range or has proximity sensors that would detect any ship that that is entering, near it. And it has long-range sensors that are currently directed at the broken part of the planet. Now, you would also know that, actually, I don't know if Razik would know this. Hypoist would know that if you shut down your shuttle's reactor and then just coasted, you wouldn't get detected on proximity. You want to go in? Daughter's crying. You wouldn't. They'd have to visually ID you, and it doesn't look like the Citadel ship has any windows of any kind. However, that doesn't mean it doesn't. It could have windows that look exactly like its hull. Like the whole thing could be windows for all you know. But,
yeah, or regular cameras that somebody's looking at, but we can't see.
Now, coasting it would require a successful piloting check with penalties because you'd have to match, its position and line up with the docking tube or docking port, which you'd have to locate ahead of time. Yeah, it would be a tricky maneuver.
So you're saying there's a chance?
I am saying there's a chance.
What if I want to vaguely find the docking tube and I want us to get close, but I don't necessarily like very close, but not necessarily like inside the docking tube? What if I just want us to get
like clamp on the ship, but then have a walking distance or something like that?
Not clamp on the ship, but like get close, kind of coast over there, and all of us kind of like poop, just climb out and then like boop. And then mag boots ourselves walk in. Well, I guess Razik doesn't have any mag boots. But we could go
There's
for
mag boots on the ship.
We can spacewalk.
Yeah.
Is what I'm suggesting. Like, would I have any reason to believe that would be more feasible than trying to like coast straight into the docking station unseen?
It'd be about the same. The only difference is if they came to that airlock and opened it up, there wouldn't be your shuttle there, which may be to your advantage if they, detect that entry. But you also don't know what their airlocks are like, so you don't know how feasible it is to open them from the outside. I don't know if you guys have any explosives to do it, like an improvised entry. So
That sounds like something Irene would normally handle.
Yep.
I mean, you do have a side blade wielding Dorak could probably,
Yeah, just
eventually get her way in there.
Although I'm fairly certain the damage to an airlock would probably ring alarms.
Exactly, so it would help to not have your ship there.
And Razik, what do you think?
Honestly, with the few amount of people that we have, at least we're back on shape, but I don't think there's any optimal solution. I even thought, at least currently I'm trying to mold in my head the idea of faking surrender. To get close and then like start the fight, but that doesn't there's a lot of problems with that plan. Like, we would dock to their thing, or maybe they would dock to us. We can't follow them, so we can't even let them go and then follow them and take them by surprise later. So that's a no-go. We have to act now. So right now, your two ideas, Captain, of either flying and docking to one of their ports once we identify what a port looks like on them, or floating by it and then just like grab boots and then finding it as we walk around on the ship, are both the best options in my mind so far. Can the Jagan, since I'm still at the sensor computer, can we get a view of the ship and try to visually, like just using our eyes, try to figure out what the heck is on that ship and try to see what would most likely be a port?
Sure. Give me an awareness check with a -1 step because you're looking through a port. You're looking through, a magnified. It's gonna have a lot of pixelation.
My first awareness check that I succeed since the beginning of this campaign. It's an excellent.
You've been putting points in awareness.
And
yeah.
I've been failing with a 6 minimum.
You find about a half dozen airlocks. At least what you look like airlocks. They look like, generally acceptable airlocks.
Okay, so I put them on screen for everybody to see what I think are airlocks. And it just occurred to me that they have shot some missiles from the spars at the top, so unless they replace those, there might be holes there. I'm not sure if we can fit through them, but that's another possibility. Unless they replace them,
Yeah,
then
I
we're
mean,
fucked.
I'm not sure that that would have access to the interior that we could utilize.
Not as much as a docking port. I mean, they have to open something and put another missile in to shoot it, so there must be an opening from the interior of the ship. But anyway, I'm just pointing options here. Another far-flung plan would be to hopefully they send another shuttle down to the planet to finish what they were doing, and that would give us another entry point. But I don't think we can wait for that. So I think our best bet, Captain, is to do your plan combined with the potential airlocks that I found.
Which plan?
Either docking directly with potentially one of those airlocks, or the float by and walk by, or walk into. Now the problem is, how do we open them? Because if we dock, they probably won't open it willingly, and if we walk, they obviously won't open it willingly. So any plans on how to open an airlock from the outside that doesn't want to be opened?
1 second, my dog is barking at me. Okay. Like hypothetically we could hack it, but the tech level is a challenge. Also, what if their tech is run psionically? Then that's a challenge as well. I don't know necessarily that our skills here present in the shuttle are the kind that would excel in a situation where we need to do any sort of athletic, acrobatic activity.
Acrobatics, you have me. I'm not excelling at it, but I'm nimble.
Yeah, but I mean, we all three have to do it. Like, if we do that, all three of us have to do it.
Yes.
That is what I'm saying.
To be fair, though, with mag boots, if we do decide to go with the floating distance, it's a big, gigantic ship. I know it will be kind of moving, but relative to us, probably not that fast. So just hopping and landing anywhere on the ship should be rather easy. Then it's just the walking part that's kind of annoying, because you might land like several feet away from whatever destination we need to be. Assuming they haven't detected us and they're not shooting at us and whatnot. Like, there's a lot of.
I don't know. This is like out of character, but I don't know that the mag boots work so much that way. Like,
Sorry, what?
okay. if I am laying on my ship with my feet in the air and I turn my mag boots on, do the mag boots just pull me to the other ship? Like that is where,
No.
like,
probably-
no, I would think so.
Yeah, you probably need like at like
Some level of proximity. That's what I'm saying, though. Is like we still need to be acrobatic and athletic and manage to like get pretty damn close to the ship before
we
the
activate.
mag boots are helpful. The mag boots are just like we can walk on it when we get there because it looks really smooth.
Yeah, but my point being is, and I don't want to overrule Jake in here, but since we're gonna land on a large wall and we're not targeting a small opening right off the gate, it should be easy if we do the mad boost way. But anyway, yes.
you could just land on the surface of the ship and then off the gangplank. You with mag boots, there wouldn't be any athletic. You can walk to the airlock from there.
Yeah. Again, assuming they haven't detected us and whatnot.
Right.
Okay, so let's not. I tend to go into the most negative scenarios, and I keep dumbing down our strategies. So let's go with the most positive one, and let's say we manage to either dock or land.
No, I do feel like you're getting a little caught up in the weeds on this one.
Okay, so we managed to dock or land.
But I also would like to know what Elise thinks, please.
I honestly have no idea what we could do to get on that ship. Honestly, my brain's burned. I can't even contact Irene right now. And I'm a little worried that if they're from a different area, what if their ship's not magnetic?
Okay, why is everybody becoming a Razik?
Yeah, I'm not allowing any more Raziks on this ship.
We have a strict no Razik policy on the ship at the moment.
Well, let's just go.
There's a Razik quarantine.
No, well, I understand we need to go, but there's still a problem of opening the airlock. I think I could make a bomb. The problem is, I don't think I could contain it. That was the person we're trying to rescue's job. So who would like to try and carry a highly volatile, potentially exploding at any moment substance? Possibly in a Ziploc bag.
Or we hack it, or we have Elise slice it open and then not lose all of our limbs.
Very well. Either she's standing very still or it's a perfect frame freeze.
It's a perfect frame freeze.
Awesome. Ah, there you go.
Yeah, yeah, well, I don't fucking know. Sure, we'll land on the ship. We're gonna drift and we're gonna land on the ship. Let's just do something, Jesus.
Yes. So, Jaken, it looks like the established plan is to pilot the shuttle just before we reach proximity sensors. Then we drift toward the ship, we land on the ship, we walk to an airlock, and we improvise from there regarding either hacking with technology or hacking with psi blades.
Okay.
It's called a manual hack.
Yes.
All right. So you guys are gonna load up in this shuttle.
Yep. And in case I change my mind, I think I'll bring the empty exosuit inside the shuttle, but leave it in the shuttle. I'm not putting it on. But just in case I change my mind so I can wear it.
Okay.
I still have a serious wound.
Yep, but depending on how long this has taken, with the 1 hour and 10 minutes removed from the surgery, you should have approximately 1 to 2 hours left on the analgesic spray.
All right, so you ready to make a piloting check?
And the analgesic spray just does a 1
Minus,
step.
yep, 1 step less for your wound.
Oh, I forgot to give you your penalties. It would have been a -2. So you failed. Hero point? So instead of a 0, you rolled a -3?
-3.
Okay.
I only have 1 hero point left. But also feels like we really need to get on this ship. Am I wrong here in thinking like we really need to get on this ship? Why are you nodding, new guy? I asked, am I wrong?
Yeah, am I wrong? That would be a this.
Okay, yeah. No, you're not wrong. We need to land on this ship. And I wish I could share my hero points with you.
No, it's okay. I'm just incredibly heroic. So I'll spend my hero point.
Okay. With a resounding thud, you latch onto the side of the hull. I've hopefully given him enough stats. I have fed Vegas the stats for A-Track. He will control A-Track if any combat breaks out. Oh, I guess since you guys are planning on being sneaky, I should probably give you A-Track's stealth. It's not high.
Somehow I expect it to be higher than mine.
It's a 16 plus.
Oh, I'm actually better at him by 1.
Interrogative. Stealthy is something that we're supposed to be doing?
Mine is a 16 as well.
And because a player is controlling A-Track, he has magically gained grazes. Yay. Okay. So, you guys want to spacewalk across the side of the ship?
Yep. Until we reach one of the ports.
All right.
Or airlock. What we think's our airlock.
Mm-hmm. All right, you reach the airlock. As we kind of have this like circling crane shot of you guys on the outside of the ship. The 4 of you gather around the airlock, and there doesn't appear to be any manual or electronic access.
We'll start with electronic.
And there's nothing to jack into. Or there's no control
Oh, that's
panel.
right, that's right.
There's like literally nothing. It's just a door, a closed door, a circular hatch.
Then I guess we're starting with manual.
So I believe, Manuel, we will now pan to Alici.
Well, actually, I was going to try reaching out to it psychically.
That also works with me.
What would it be, Jake? In telepathy?
To try to force this open?
No,
Oh,
to try and connect
with
to it
it?
psychically.
Yeah.
To see if the lock is psychic.
Yeah, telepathy. And
Does the analgesic spray count against my psionic fatigue here?
No, but it will count against your wound penalties. I assume you have some.
I have a -1 step.
No.
So now it's a
0.
Now it's a -3 step, though, because of my psionic fatigue.
Yes. Zero.
Nope.
Okay. You can't connect psychically with the door. Or any psychic mechanism thereof.
You could always use a hero point, but somehow I don't think it's going to be useful here.
I mean, just start beating it up.
You get a Qui-Gon Jinn this door?
Yep.
Okay. It takes some time, but she eventually saws her way through the airlock. You guys now have access to the inner airlock, and there is a control panel in there that you can use security to breach. It is going to be a -3 step. Yes.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Is anyone skilled in security? Other than Hypoist?
A new.
Okay.
I need a 14 to do it.
They help for a +1 step. Okay. Hypoist can't get through
Not
the
that
door.
far off, but no, I can't get through the door.
Do you want to once again saw through it?
Do it Kylo Ren style this time.
Slash at it like crazy. I've got the 2, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, since you have a cross guard.
But you have to scream about your daddy issues while you do it.
Right. So because you're hacking through the inner door, you decompress the hallway as you cut through. Now, if there wasn't a sensor telling them that someone had cut through their airlock, now anyone who is looking at a readout is like, hey, this hallway decompressed. That's not great. So they probably know where you are. You're
So
in a
we gotta get
hallway
our moves on.
that goes that you're basically at the end. You're at one end of a 4-way intersection.
Can you, since Irene here, like we need to know a direction to go.
Oh,
What,
you do
baby?
get to make one more psychic fatigue check to reduce because it's a new scene. Nope. Okay. Aren't you at a -3, not a -2?
I get a +1 from being
Yep.
specialized in it.
Okay. So -3
Again,
step.
you could.
ESP. Hero point or nah?
Yeah, I'll hero point that.
Okay. I am looking it up, but I'm just gonna say, yeah, you have a general location. It's a remote viewing, right? Sure, you kind of get a general direction. Why not? So you start heading down the right corridor. Now you come across a door that is sealed due to decompression. That's another security check. This time only at a -2, which means with help it's a -1. Is that success?
That is a I'm just double checking the level, but yes, it's an average success.
Okay. Give me a second to set up the map. 2x2 marching order. Oh, that's kind of obvious, isn't it? It would be A-Track and Alicia up front.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you guys get through the door and close it behind you. And then let me reload the scene. Yeah, there's immediately a ghoul who has its weapon drawn. It was headed your direction, probably to investigate, why that area decompressed. And yeah, let's just jump into combat here.
Oh, I went to the wrong place. What's Atrax bonus?
No bonus. Oh,
Nope.
actually, Atrax should have a plus. No, I think +1. Yeah, +1.
+1? Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what his score is, so I'm just rolling it.
Okay, Ghoul 4 got an excellent. Ghoul 2 got a average, and the other ghouls failed. I gave you these scores for Atrax.
For initiative?
Yeah.
Oh.
Right there, 13, 18, 12, 23. I just forgot the +1
Okay.
step. So he succeeded with the average. All right, who got an excellent or better? No one? Cool. Okay, so that is going to be Ghoul 2. Okay. Gandalf, are you still watching? It prompted me twice, so that was weird. Also, it began combat. So, new bugs. Oh, who did that?
Sorry, that was on accident. I had rolled for initiative, and then it was prompting me to roll for initiative, so I clicked the button.
Don't do that. Did you fail?
Yes. I mean, I can just add.
You failed at the 15?
No, the original roll was a fail.
Right. What was the fail? Was it a 3?
3.
Okay.
Mine's asking how many impulses to add.
Yeah,
Mine
me, I'm
is-
seeing
yeah,
I'm seeing
but-
that menu appear again and again and again and again. I'm not clicking anything though.
Okay. If I click this, does it go away?
Not for me.
Okay, let's just test it. Everyone click 1. Oh, it's oh my god, it's adding it to everything. Oh god. Gandalf, if you're watching, it's mad broken, dog. Alright, I'm just gonna have to roll everybody in and do it manually. This went from being really fast to suddenly really, really, really slow. Alright, everyone click through until you're out, and then we're gonna do this manually.
I'm just watching the numbers go up.
Yeah, it's not great. So who's done? Is everyone done clicking?
I'm done.
Yep.
Okay. Ghoul 2, modify 1. And then it adds how many impulses to add. If I say 1, it becomes 2. Okay. I have an idea. What if I modify 0? Oh, now it doesn't ask me. That's cute. Okay. Who got an average?
I did with 15.
Okay.
8-track did.
Oh, that was supposed to be Ghoul 4. I'll just give Ghoul 4 the next one. Okay, so Ghoul 2 technically got an average and Ghoul 4 got an excellent. I'll just swap them, right? So, 1.01. All right, who got the next highest? Who got, okay, so we got, Razik got a 15.
Yep.
Elise got a
8-track got a 14.
13.
I got a 13.
Okay, so it's going to be Razik. 1.02. And then A-Track, right? 1.83. And then Elise. And then everyone else failed, right? All 3 of them. And Hypos got a 3, and they got an 8 and a 4. No. and a 10. Okay, so Ghoul 1 is first on -2. Then Ghoul 3.
Are we going to assume that we had our weapons drawn or no?
Yeah, you guys are in an enemy ship. I assume you're prepared to fight.
You
And
did
if I-
use your side blade to slice this ass.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I was just cutting open a door with him.
Okay.
So if anything, you definitely have your weapons out, but yeah, everybody has.
Luckily, there was only 8 combatants, so this didn't take 30 years. All right. Ghoul 2 is going to move. We're gonna take cover behind this wall. That's gonna be 2 impulse action. Ghoul 4 also going to move. And that's gonna be it. Rizik, you're up.
I'm gonna do a 1 impulse hold action for now. I'm gonna let my 2 people go ahead.
Okay, A-Track. Should point out that they set themselves up perfectly for a
Hesitantly gleeful. We are to engage with the enemy, correct, Captain?
Engage away.
Completely gleeful. Thank you, sir.
So they've inadvertently set themselves up perfectly for an auto fire. Okay, cool.
Uh-huh. I saw that. So, yeah, he's gonna auto fire on them. So I don't know what kind of penalties that incurs.
Now it becomes a basically a blast.
Okay.
So let me I'm almost there. Full auto, 6 meter square area. So that's all 3 of them.
Yep.
Okay, you attack each one in turn. It's not a blast. You can just attack each one. Take a -2 step penalty on your first attack, and each attack takes an additional -2 step penalty. And it delays by 2 impulses.
2 impulses total.
Delay. Yeah. So this is
Right.
going to be a 5 impulse action.
Okay. So we'll go ahead then with we'll go 2, 3, 4. Because those are the 3 that are in there.
2, 3, and 4. Okay.
There, and then if I read correctly, he's got a built-in +1. So that first one is at a -2, so it's a -1.
-1, -3, -5. Yep.
Gotcha. So Ghoul number 2.
Oh.
That is just a miss.
Yeah, so close.
Ghoul number 3.
That's an excellent. All right, roll damage.
Wow. Okay. And that damage is 1d6 plus 8 physical. 1d6 plus 8. 12 physical.
Well, physical. Does the Gauss rifle have AP or not? No, it just says the burst.
It does not have AP, no.
Okay, so -2 is 10. That is a serious wound to number 3.
Yep. It does occur to me, though, that it is listed as improved auto. I don't know what that does.
It lets you do when you do full auto, you can, instead of 6 meters, it's up to 10 square meters.
Oh, okay.
So you can
But
just cover an area in death. Yeah.
But in this case, I can only see the 3.
Yeah. So it does.
Right,
It's purpose. Yeah.
Ghoul number 4 with a -5.
Okay.
Is a fit.
All right. Well, I mean, you nailed one of them pretty severely.
Yep.
And
And
that was
then
5 impulse.
we'll take a 2-meter shift right there.
Okay. At least you're up.
Well, I'm throwing a side blade at this guy. Actually, how far can I move in a charge?
10 meters.
Never mind, I'm in a charge. Swing at that guy. With both side blades.
Actually, it's half your speed, so I know you have a speed of 20, but if you had higher than that, it's half, just for future reference.
Actually, Jake, I'm gonna need your ruling on that then. Jacob.
Sorry, I was telling my brother about the big error.
Yeah, I know. I was messaging him too.
Hey, are we live? My brother says it's not live for him.
He has to refresh it.
He said he did.
I've got us live right now.
I see it's live right now.
I didn't have the stream up, so I'm pulling it up right now to see.
Okay, now
Yeah,
he
it
says
says
it is. He must have refreshed it immediately before I booted it back up. Okay.
Okay, so charge is half my movement.
Correct.
Okay, now with the exosuit.
You had -2?
Yeah, so
You're
I think
fine.
I could have got. Okay. Attack this guy with both side blades.
Because technically, you're fine.
Well, that's a stellar.
What a poor guy. What a poor, unfortunate soul. That's the one who's already wounded.
She's fine, but he's not.
Alright, well, he's no longer wounded.
He is at peace.
You healed his serious wound and delivered upon him death. And that was 4 impulse?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. And 1 more. That's going to be a move action. I paused, you're up.
All right. I'm going to charge and shoot. I'm just going to keep to the high power rifle because I feel like switching out rifles throughout combat is confusing. So
Gandalf, if you're tuned in right now, you might have to wait for the VOD to see what it did, like visually. But it was bad.
So all 3 of these have been injured and fired upon. I'm going to fire on Ghoul 2. That is an average. For 5 energy, AP3.
5 energy, AP3. He has 2 energy, so that's 5. Which ghoul, sorry?
Number 2.
Number 2 is going to take a light wound. Okay. OBS says I've been live for 56 minutes, but my brother says he refreshed 5 minutes ago and it still told him it was down. But all of you have had it up since. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it's live. Hopefully it's been live this whole time. Honestly, if you guys can see it, of course it's been live, right? I guess it's just something went wrong on Twitch. Maybe that's why I crashed. All right, that was a how many impulse? Sorry.
Charge or +1.
Yeah, and it's a high power rifle. I can answer. It's a high power rifle, so 5 +1 for charge.
Razik, you're up.
Jaken, how many? Because he's covering around the wall. What's his cover percentage?
Well, he hugged the wall, so I'm gonna give him half cover.
So 50%.
-2.
And if I move the 2-meter shift, this guy doesn't have any cover, so I think that's going to be the smarter move. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So 2-meter shift, and I'm going to shoot at this guy.
That is ghoul number 4. Okay.
Yes. I'm going to aim because I don't expect to be shot at yet. So that's a total of 3 unless he's dodging, but I don't think you said he's dodging.
No, none of them dodged.
For firearm, that's an excellent.
Oh, okay.
14 physical.
All right. 14 physical, no AP.
Nope.
So that is a moderate wound, and that's number 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. Was it a moderate? Hold up. 14 minus 4 is 10. That's a moderate. Okay. No, that's a serious. Okay, well, my brother corrected himself. He didn't catch me when I went live because I was down for a few minutes. I didn't realize I had crashed. So we're good. All right, and that was a 4 impulse.
Yes.
Ghoul number Dose is going to shoot at Elise. Ghoul number Dose has a light wound, so no penalty. That's a miss. It's going to take a 2 shift backwards because it's like, oh crap. So that's a 3 impulse. Ghoul number 4 is going to shoot at Elise. 17.
Didn't he have a serious?
Yes. So that was supposed to be -2. So we actually got to subtract the d4 from the 15. So that's a 13, which I think, that is right on average. But thank you for fact checking me. So average damage is d10 plus 2 physical, 8 physical to Elise. I think that's a graze. And he's also going to take a 2-meter shift back, being like, not a fan of this. All right, and that was a 3 impulse. Last is Ghoul numero uno. He is going to take a 2-meter shift forward. And he is going to full auto the pair of you. Now, he's at close range with Elise, medium range at opposed, so it's an extra penalty on opposed. So for Elise, it's going to be a -1 step total. So let's roll that now. Miss. And then -4 step against Hypos. So it's probably going to be miss unless he rolls really fucking well. He didn't. Actually, he did. You didn't get a negative, so that's a pretty good roll. But he missed. He just peppered this area in gunfire, and that's going to be a 5 impulse. Alicia, your turn.
Oh, these poor fools think they can escape me. Charge! And they're each getting attacked now.
Oh, poor unfortunate souls. Which one first? 2, okay.
Oh, that's just an average hit.
Oh, darn. A 6. For 8 energy, AP the world. That is going to be a moderate wound. Average again.
Aye, for the exact same damage. Wow.
Moderate. And that was a 3. No, you charged, so it's a 4.
A charge was 4.
A-Track, your turn.
Gonna blast on that boy down there.
Okay, so it's medium range. You're gonna take a -1.
Yep. Gonna take the 2-meter step beforehand, but still gonna do it.
Okay.
It's still medium. So -1, +1, flat 20.
Are you gonna burst or just shoot?
Just shoot him.
Okay.
That's a fail.
Okay. So that's a 3 impulse.
Yep.
Razik.
Jaken, if I shift here, do I shoot through a track?
Yeah. And Elise, just a little bit, yeah.
If I shift here, do I shoot through IPOS? I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah, they put you in a crossfire spot. If you shift there, though, you can shoot at the guy up here, unobstructed, just at medium range.
I can't. My gun's close.
Oh, rip.
So I think the smarter move is going to be a 2 impulse move. 1.
Sorry, I straight up did not think about your gun.
4 here.
Okay. Taking cover on the door, I take it?
Yep.
Okay, ghoul number
And
2.
whatever that is now scary to me.
I'm gonna do a 1 impulse to pull out his discos. Ghoul
His what?
His discos.
His disco stick?
No. Discos. And
We can turn
he's
this
gonna
into
do
a
the
rave.
same.
That would be amazing.
Alright, back to that guy. He is going to swing his disgusting. It's going to be a +2 step He has a moderate wound, so it's going to be a total plus 1 step. And he's going to do that. To attack Elise. That is a miss. That would be a 3 impulse. Ghoul 4 is more injured, so he's going to aim for the same thing. Ooh, that's an excellent. So this D8 plus 9 AP3. So that is 13 AP3 physical.
Oof.
I can't math. What is that afterwards?
What's your armor? Physical.
5.
So 11 total. Effective.
Do I take it twice or just?
He didn't get a stellar, so just once.
Okay. Well, that bumped me up to a serious wound.
Okay. And that was a 4 impulse action for him. High Post, you're up.
Well, I can't fire through Elise.
Well, you can, but you have a chance of hitting her.
Actually, you're clear if you for this ghoul.
For that ghoul, yeah.
Yeah. Also, you can use your that ghoul just hit Elise.
Oh yeah, it did a wound. I keep forgetting about that ability because it's been a while since I've needed to use it.
Loyal ally is a species trait.
Loyal ally.
Yeah, of the Elise. You get a plus 1 step to hit him, right?
Yes. Which with all of my wound stuff helps. That's an average 8 energy AP3.
Energy 8. That's him. All right, and that was 5 impulse, or did you aim? 5 impulse. Okay. That's right. It's not a plus 1 step. It lets you take the aim for free, right?
Yeah, so it's like having a plus 1 step. I just can't stack it with aim.
Right. It doesn't synergize well with Gunner. Oh well. It's Razik's turn.
I can't really shoot at that goal, but I'm fairly certain Lucy's gonna be like, hello, and just like destroy him. Take a 2-meter shift, or potentially reposition.
You're in close range of that ghoul.
Perfect, so it's a 2-meter shift, and I'm gonna shoot at him with aim.
I'm gonna get you both in frame. There we go.
He's not dodging?
Not dodging.
So aim plus 3 total. Firearm, that's not a stellar, that's so close, so close. 13.
13 physical. That's
No
9
AP.
physical, and that's ghoul number uno, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's 9 physical, so that's a moderate wound. Okay. And that was a 3, or did you aim?
I aim, so 4.
4. Okay. He's going to take a 2-step and do another full auto. Oop. And you're both in close range now. But A-Track is not. So A-Track, he'll get an additional -1 against you. So he's going to go Razik, I posed A-Track. So Razik, he has a moderate wound. So Razik, miss. I
I
post.
move 2 step toward him.
Miss. And then this minus another d20. He missed. I'm not going to roll the other one. Okay, at least you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna attack this guy with both side blades.
Poor guy.
That's an excellent.
Rip, ghoul. 2.
Yeah, he dead. Honestly, if he had hit, he'd be dead. Like, just it didn't matter. But you know, he's dead.
But I have 2 side blades, so I'm gonna use 2 side blades.
That was 3 impulse.
See.
A-track.
Interrogative. Captain, we are engaging with the intent to kill. Affirmative?
Affirmative.
Wonderful. Ethical algorithms temporarily suspended. Die, fucker. I think that's still...
Alright, well, role-playing point. A-track doesn't curse?
He would if he could.
Look at that. That's a 20 meters.
Die, duckers. Ducking autocorrect.
Yeah. He's going to aim this time.
Okay.
And can he aim and burst?
No.
Okay.
Because the burst is another modifier. Yeah.
Okay. So he's just going to aim. So that's his +2 total. It's an average. So that's 14 physical. That can't be right.
14 physical?
That can't hold up a minute.
Yeah, isn't it D6 plus 8?
On an excellent, it's D6 plus 4, so it's 10 physical.
Okay, are you sure it's plus 4, not plus 3?
You told me plus 4.
You're laying this at my feet, but I'm pretty sure it's a plus 3. Nope, I told you correctly. So that is a 10 damage?
Correct.
Physical?
10 physical.
Minus 4 is 6 damage. And this is the last ghoul standing, so that is his light wound part. Okay, and that was a 4 impulse because you aimed.
Yep.
Razik.
I'm gonna shoot at him with aim. There you go, that's a stellar.
Okay. Ooh,
For 9 physical
yeah,
twice.
that was a really low roll. 9 physical
Alas,
twice.
I've been rolling really high, but not for that one. But 9
5.
physical twice.
Well, because you did twice, that did kill him, so grats. Okay. You guys did it. You killed them all. Spartacus would be proud.
Where to next, Alisi?
Yeah, where to, GM?
Well, you know that Irene is not on this level. So you need to find an elevator.
Is this
Or
an elevator?
stairwell. No, that is a console. It is a
I suppose you
holographic
want to check this console to see if it's if you can have a schematic of the ship.
If I can find if I can find an elevator.
Yeah.
You want to go up to it and make a computer's check?
Is it computers or security?
It'd be computer. These consoles aren't locked down yet. However, because it's so foreign, I'm going to give you a -1 step. I mean, a computer's a computer, right? But, you know, it's like in a different language.
I don't have ranks in it, so I don't suppose I can help.
Ooh. Yeah, Hypos is like, I can't read this.
I'm injured and, I can't read this.
What does this room down here look like?
What is what?
This room, stage west.
Oh, that? It looks like more hallways.
Dang it.
You can go check. Okay, this console right here, or this display, appears to be a map of the ship. Not a very, detailed map, but it seems to be a map of a series of lines through the ship. And a blinking dot, where you guys presume means you are here, because from where you landed, it seems very close.
Okay, who can read a map?
I would assume it probably involves survival to a certain extent, so not me.
I
I
actually
don't
have
know.
points in
Like,
that.
look at the map. What do we see?
Make a culture check, Alicia.
Oh crap.
Does anyone want to help?
I mean, yeah, I will.
Who's better at it? I'll let the better person roll it.
Probably hypoist.
I get a +1, but I also have a -1 right now because I still am wounded.
Is anyone else trained in
It's
culture?
11, 16, 21.
Okay, so you can get a +1 step for help.
I mean, I'll help. Yeah.
14.
That's an average.
Okay. Using Alici's psychic imprint of where Irene is, you're able to learn the code for where you want the elevator to open up. If you can find an elevator.
What is that code?
Perfect.
It's you have it.
It's code we have.
It's not in your language, so it's just a series of characters.
This kind of looks like an elevator.
You have power to move Atrax token, by the way.
Hey, you know what's a really great idea is for all of us to walk vastly far away from one another in an enemy ship.
Yep, I'm waiting, but I point out that this looks like an elevator to me.
You'll ever have random fucking songs pop in your head and you're like, why that song right now? And has it ever been, what kind of Pokemon are you? Yeah,
Occasionally.
You know, the last time I saw an episode of Pokemon was probably like in the 90s.
Maybe it's subconscious because at some point I did show our son Pokemon.
It's your fault. Cool.
So, Jaken, what does this look like?
Okay, that is
a
a post that comes up a little over a meter with a green console on it with buttons.
I mean, it could be an elevator. You want to all get in and try?
On one hand, I'm afraid of all getting in and getting stuck. On the other hand, I'm also afraid of one person going in, trying the password, and then just going without us. So yeah, let's get in.
Hypost recognizes the characters from the grid. I assume Atrac joins y'all, and you guys get on the elevator. Okay. Oh, hey, I should probably do that. Right, Irene. A handful of these creatures come up to the. First, a green translucent beam cuts the room in half, and then kind of like descends down, and you can kind of feel that it's scanning you guys. And then one of those guys comes up to the bar door, and he's one of the ones that has the implants in his head, and he kind of like narrows his eyes as he looks over all of you, and then he turns to one of the ghouls, and he points to you, and says something in their language. They open the door, and a half dozen of them come in and rough up the Albish in the room with you and grab you, and they escort you out. Until eventually they bring you into a room. And they there are 2 chairs in this room. One of them has an Albish who has his cranium opened and his brain missing. And there's dried blood underneath both chairs. And then they strap you down in the empty one. And the ghouls leave you with the Revenant, who immediately turns to the glowing holographic console and starts clicking some keys. And this apparatus, the ceiling above you just kind of opens, almost like it's like biomechanical. It just kind of like just parts. And then this apparatus starts to just slowly descend over your head. It doesn't look fun.
I would like to reach out and touch this guy's brain with my brain.
One of them brain touches.
Yeah, and convince his brain that he don't want my brain.
X-nay on the brain A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so I'm trying to, was it suggest
Mm-hmm.
whatever I can't remember. That's telepathy, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want him to not.
Okay. They can counter with telepathy or willpower. He will counter with telepathy.
I mean, he can try.
Correct. He can try.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Is that a fail?
By 1.
Hero point or not? He would need a 10 or better to negate it.
That's going to be a big nah.
Okay. So it starts to descend.
Mm-hmm. Well, that didn't work. Okay.
Well, hang on. We're doing a scene cut of your friends racing down the hall.
Okay.
Now, because I gave you control of A-Track, you're actually going to know where Irene is.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
You can separate.
Okay. That being said, let me preload this scene. I'm real paranoid it's going to crash again. I don't think it will, but the paranoia, the nagging brain is there. Yes, so activate. As soon as you guys get through this corridor into a much larger room, you immediately catch the attention of one of the ghouls working this console, who will not enjoy you being here. So that's gonna be combat.
At least he's sick of.
Okay, Gandalf, are you still in the chat? Because if so, you can witness the problem, the great problem of 20. Well, no, it's definitely not the great problem of 2020. Let's be real. Okay, so let's illustrate for my brother just how fucked up this is. Yes.
So I should not click it in the initiative tracker.
Yeah, definitely don't do that. But I don't know if that'll fix the issue.
Yeah, because I was also going to say, like, the initiative tracker doesn't let you add bonuses to it anyway. So
right. That just rolls a flat d20 as if you were playing D&D. Yeah. So we don't need that.
Do our minuses count on initiative?
Yes. Not your psionic fatigue, but...
Yeah, I know.
Oh, this is a new scene if you want to do a psychic fatigue. 14?
Holy crap, that did it!
Okay. Alright. So you can reduce it by 1. The ghouls, only one of them got an excellent, and the other all failed. So, did anyone else get an excellent? Okay, so ghoul 3.
Nope.
I click this, and then it says, combat round 1. How many impulse do you want to add? And
it appears for the players as well, because it appeared for me.
Yes. So I'm going to click 2. You guys click. And then you see it's adding. So I'm just going to roll everybody, just because we're going to have to do it manually again. And I'm clicking this multiple times. This prompt is coming up multiple times. So that's 1, 2, 3 times it popped up. 4 times it popped up. 1, 2, 3, 4 times it popped up. 1, 2, 3, 4 times it popped up. Has everyone clicked through so I can start manually doing it?
Yep.
Okay. Does anyone remember which? Okay, it was Ghoul 3. Yeah, that bug happened to me while writing the update. Well, So what happens is now when I modify it, it's going to throw it into top initiative slot, and it's going to ask me to add impulses. So I'm going to put it at 0, modify roll, and then it's going to pop up, and I'm going to say 1. Did it pop up for y'all?
Nope.
Okay. So now I can manually do it. Who got average of the player characters? Just Razik?
I did with 11.
Anyone else? Okay.
Negative.
So just Razik succeeded with this negative 15. Now
Also, I'm sorry if everybody can't unsee it afterwards, but this looks like a fish eating a zipper.
Yeah, you ruined it. Okay. Let me delete these initiative rolls because they're in my fucking way. Okay, did anyone get better than a 12 among the fails? 12? Bueller? 12? No? Okay. So, modify 2. Alright, did anyone get better than a 7? Wow, okay. And then another 7. Okay, did anyone do better than a 3?
A-Track had a 5.
Oh, I already put in Ghoul 5. Why did I already put in Ghoul 5? Oh, he must have been the last person I rolled initiative for. Fuck. A-Track had a 5? Okay.
And I got a 4.
Okay. Hold up. You got a 4. So it would be A-Track at 2, 3. This would be 4. Right. Do some quick mods. Make sure this is right. Okay. Ghoul 4 actually got a 12. Shit. Who did I... it's supposed to be at the very top. I'm going to just put Ghoul 4 at 1.02, and we're going to add 1 to his initiative, to his first action. 1.02, Jakin, 1.02. And then last but not least, Elise. What did you roll?
A 3.
Oof. Okay, so aside from Ghoul 4, everything's set. Alright, Ghoul 3 doesn't know anything's happened yet, so he's going to pass. Razik, you're up.
Since people are in my way, I'm gonna do a 1 impulse hold.
Okay. Alright, and this person is going to add 1, so he's going to pass, which is going to be a 2 impulse because, yeah. Now everything's set. Alright, Ghoul 1 is going to... This console is going to grant, like, cover, because it's just under 2 meters tall. So he is going to take a 2 meter shift here, and then take a shot at Elise, who's going to have 25% cover. So just barely a hit for 8 physical damage. After your 5 is a graze. Oh, remember to clear grazes from last fight.
So I'll just leave that 1 in there.
Alright, this guy is going to take 1 step back to take cover and take a shot at Elise. He has an unobstructed view of Elise, so that is a excellent, which is going to be D10 plus 6 physical, 15 physical, so 10 after your armor.
That hurt.
Okay. And that was his A-Track. Muted.
A-Track is stepping forward. 2, 4, 6, 8, Let me measure this. Ten.
You're just doing a move.
Yep. And I believe. Yeah, that's good. Right there.
Okay.
Yep. 2 impulses.
I post.
So A-Track ran stage
south. Yep.
I can't see anyone, so I'm gonna charge stage.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna target
Ghoul 2?
Ghoul 2, yeah.
Okay. Ghoul 2 is in 25% cover from you, so.
That's a -1.
Yes.
Not quite.
Okay.
That's 6 impulses.
Ghoul 5. Now here's the gunshots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a move. Elisa, you're up.
Charge the school.
I pity the ghoul.
Get out.
Oh, I actually missed.
Wait, what? I didn't know you could.
I need to hit on a 5, and I rolled a 4.
Okay. That was a 4 impulse?
Yeah.
Okay, Ghoul 3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, and 20. Razik.
Alicia, you got pretty hurt, right? What did you get in this combat?
But that was a serious wound.
I feel like we'll need you in tip-top shape. So I think I should go on medical duty to remove these while we're in combat. So I'm gonna take a one action.
You can only remove wounds they've gained at this combat.
Yes.
Okay.
So the serious, and I think she's got a graze, which I don't care about.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use a 1 impulse to switch pistol to medpack.
Okay. Ghoul 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When your map's so big, the reinforcements take 2 actions to get to you. Back to you, Razik.
I'm gonna use first responder to do a 3 impulse 10-meter move plus medicine check. Actually, combat medicine is now 2 impulse because of emergency treatment, so that is a 2 impulse thing to do.
Shit, dog. Battle medic. Okay, so
okay,
treatment.
so
serious wound.
I'm treating a serious wound.
And you have a
medpack.
Medpack. You need 3 successes.
All right, the medpack is a flat 0, I believe, in this situation.
Yes.
All right. So expert +1, treatment +1, and then I've got the medic, which is a +1 medicine in combat trait, so or
plus 3
talent.
step.
So that plus 3 step total.
Mm-hmm.
For medicine, that is a stellar, so that's 3 success.
Okay. I think that just fucking says bye-bye wound. Or,
yep.
It doesn't downgrade it. It's just like goodbye.
Yep.
Yeah, you just clear the wound box. You're no longer seriously wounded, Alicia.
No, I still am.
Oh,
Just not from
Yeah.
that one.
okay. So that was a 2 impulse action, right?
Yes.
Damn, Razik. A-Track, you're up.
Exasperated, the flesh sacks keep stepping into my line of fire.
I don't even know where you are. Oh, there you go.
You stayed south.
I mean, shit, he can't shoot. It's gonna go through someone here. So you know what?
Just do it.
Let the doctor fix himself up.
Yeah, your
Doctor,
moral
heal
ethics are
thyself.
off.
Keep in
I
mind,
wish
if you
I'd
shoot
taken that
this
sound.
ghoul here,
Oh yeah, he's got
this-
massive cover.
yeah, he's got like 90% cover.
Yeah, so we'll shoot this one.
Okay, so he's just got half cover from Elise, and if you miss, there's a 50% chance you make an attack check against Elise.
Right. So it's a -2 for the cover.
Mm-hmm.
+1 naturally. A-Track will aim to flatten that out to just a flat D20.
Okay.
That's a miss.
Okay, if you roll a 10 or lower on a D20, you have to make an attack check against Elise. Oh, now you get to 20. Okay.
Yeah.
So that'd be a 4 impulse?
4 impulse.
Okay. Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And is gonna hug the wall. Get cover. Cool tree. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it's gonna pull back and hug the wall for cover. Even though it can't fully see A-Track, doesn't want to die. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hug the wall for cover. Razik.
Since I might get shot this time, I'm gonna do a 1 impulse plus 1 dodge, switch med pack to pistol.
I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna assume you can hold the med pack in one hand and hold the pistol in the other. And when you bust out to use it, you can just like place the gun in the med pack and then use the other hand to. So, you can have them both out if you pull out the med pack.
Very well. If you allow me this, then I'm gonna take a 2-meter shift. And which one, or are they equal in terms of cover?
From where you are, they're equal in terms of cover, that being half.
Honestly, if you shift to here, or stay where you were, I get a +1 to my attack because you're within melee, right?
If he shifted here, you would get +1 to your attack, yeah.
I can do that for you.
Yeah, so half cover against that ghoul.
The one next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be full cover against this guy.
90% cover, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna shoot at this guy, so I might take your target. But anyway, if I don't, you'll have a bonus.
It's okay.
And in that case, I'm not gonna dodge. I'm gonna aim and shoot.
Okay.
He's not dodging.
Nope.
That is a fail.
4 impulse.
Yes.
Ghoul de Uno is going to shift here and oh no, actually they have long guns. He's gonna stay right here and shoot at Elise. Elise's gonna have actually if they're cutting like that long ways like that, yeah, we'll still call it half cover. So he's got a
And he's
-2.
shooting through his friend.
Is he?
It
Yeah,
clips
he
his
is.
token.
Okay, so half cover. He's gonna aim. Here we go. He got an excellent. So, this plus 6 physical. 9 physical damage, so that's gonna be 4 after your resistance, which is a light wound.
Okay, I'm also gonna. Oh shit.
What?
No. I was gonna activate my challenge to reduce about my vitality, but then I have to attack him next turn, and
yeah,
there's no way I could move to it without losing my advantages. So never mind.
right.
So is it 4?
Yeah, so a light wound.
It's actually moderate. My light wounds are full.
Oof. So he aimed, so that's a 5 impulse action. Ghoul 2 is going to take a 1 impulse action to switch to his Discos. Alicia, your turn.
Okay. So I'm gonna attack this guy. I'm gonna aim. And I'm adjacent for Zeke, so that's +2, +3 because it's my side blade. -2 because my series. No, -1 because my series wound because I still have the energy 6 spray, right?
Yep.
So -1 from that, and then -1 because it's both of them, so it's a flat 20, right? Did I do the math right there?
I don't know. Roll a flat 20. I don't think it's a flat 20. If you only have one minus and you have two bonuses,
should
would it
be
be
a
a plus
+1.
one? Yeah, +1. Did a 20 hit this time?
Yes.
Is it
Very
a
much so.
stellar?
It's very much a stellar.
Is 2 deaded? Yep. Would you believe you killed him with the first one?
I wouldn't believe it.
Okay, so that was
Don't let
3.
them lie to you like that.
I aimed, so it was a 4.
Okay. Oh, well then you would have an extra step bonus. 1 for your specialty, 1 because Razik was there, 1 for aim. -1 for wound.
-1 for wound. Oh, no, well, -1 from using 2.
Cool. This ghoul is going to shoot at A-Trek. I think A-Trek's got cover. Yeah, you've got... You didn't specify you were in cover, so I'm going to give you 25% cover, because the console is there. Which means you're going to have -1, flat 20. Huzzah, he missed. Ghoul Tree has an obstructed view of A-Track. You've got about half cover. He's going to aim for a flat 20. Miss. Ghoul Foe is going to shoot at Elise because he now has a clear shot. Ooh, that's an excellent. For 9 AP. AP? No, these don't have AP. These have bleed. That's worse. So 9. You take 4 light wound and give me an endurance check.
Okay, well, I'm going to challenge it. So, I actually negate that, I believe, because I have 4 vitality.
Okay, so you take no damage, but you still have to make an endurance check for the bleed.
Damn, no.
Okay, Elise bleeding, but she is literally adjacent to the doctor, so... that was a 4 impulse for the ghoul. I post, you're up.
I'm going to charge Ghoul 5. I'm gonna run.
Taking as much cover as you can next to the console.
I mean, yeah. Mostly I'm hoping that I won't need to have taken cover because he'll be dead.
Okay. He is up against the wall, so he has half cover.
Which is
-2.
-1. -2?
Mm-hmm. 25% covers -1.
Quarter covers -1. So -2 plus 2 -1. Hell yeah. That's an average.
Nice.
For AP3.
That is going to be a light wound to Ghoul 5. And that was 5 impulse? No, you charged 6 impulse.
Yeah, 6.
Right, A-Trek.
Double checking something super quick. I'm not gonna. That's enough of a question that I'm not even gonna ask it. Shift 2 meters this way. Get a clear shot on
So just
That
-2
one.
from its cover, but you're not shooting through her post. Yeah.
Was that?
He's got cover. Yeah.
Yeah. And it'd be more cover on this one, right?
No, about the same. Same wall. Yeah. So -2 on either one.
Okay. Yeah, this one that Hypos has been working on. I'm gonna burst it.
Okay.
So all that does is modify me up by 1 impulse, right?
Yeah, and if you hit, you deal 2 wounds.
Okay.
If you stellar, you deal 3.
And we said it's a -2 for the cover, +1, so it's a -1 total.
-2, because you have a moderate wound.
I have the what now?
I told you have 2 light and 1 moderate wound.
Oh, you did say that. That is written down there, and I don't check my wound penalties. Okay, so it's a -2 total. That's a fail.
Okay, so that was a 4 impulse, because you burst.
Yep.
Razik.
So she has.
Oh.
Actually, before my turn, I've
Yeah.
got bleeding.
Yeah, Elise. Endurance check. Good catch. We both caught it, but a good catch. -1 step from your wound penalties, don't forget.
Yeah, no, it's also a -3 step because of my exoskeleton. But I have a +2 step, so it's -2 step.
Ouch.
Holy crap,
wow.
I did it.
You did it? Holy shit.
I did it.
I'm taking that. Yeah, that was a natural 20 -2. Okay, you're no longer bleeding. Alright, now it's Razik's turn proper.
Well, that saves my question, but Jake, and I assume I need to target one thing, so it could be the bleed or a wound, depending on what I want to do.
Correct.
But now I'm gonna do a wound. So Elise, what did you gain from this combat? You have a light and a graze, I think. That's it.
From this combat?
Yeah, I cleared the serious that she had earlier.
She was muted, but she said she got a moderate.
Oh, you have a moderate from this combat? I'm gonna target that.
Okay. 2 successes. You might get bonuses?
Yeah, I'm going back to medicine. I wish I could have more than one PDF open.
Yeah, +2 step.
+2 step.
And you need 2 successes. So it's like, what, +5 for you?
Something like that. Treatment, expert, or yeah. And then so that's a +3 total. And then +2, that's +5, yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Okay, clear that moderate.
That's a 2 impulse.
And then it's your turn. I assume you're charging and attacking Ghoul
Can you hear me
4.
now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
My synapse freaked out for a moment. Actually, no, I was just gonna throw my Psyblade at him.
Okay. As long as you attack him. You did challenge him after all. Or he challenged you. You know. A challenge was issued. You're answering it.
Can I aim a throw?
Yeah, it's an attack. You gonna do that, I take it?
Yes.
He isn't half cover, so that's a -2.
I was trying to math, so -2. -2 for my sonic fatigue.
Are you sure you want to throw?
I get +1 because of my psychokinesis. Do I get a plus from being next to Zeke?
No.
Ugh, fine. I guess charging's better. I was trying to see if the math was worth it, but if it's not, then
Well, because you have psychic fatigue, meleeing is going to be better than throwing. Period. Also, you don't have to worry about cover against melee attacks. So
that's fair. Oh, if only this guy was a little closer. I'm gonna attack this guy with both side blades.
okay. So it's just your penalties, which I think is -1 wound,
Yes.
and then -1 if you're attacking with both side blades. So that's a -2. So -1.
+1 because it's my specialty.
Yeah. So
Yep.
-1.
That's a hit.
Oh, this poor bastard. Oh wow, those are really low.
Yeah.
So that was against Ghoul 4, right?
Yes.
Okay. 4 and 6s are both light wounds, but he only has 1 box, so that's a light moderate. Dual wielding in this game gives you lots of stuff to do. Boop. Ghoul 5 is going to shoot at Hypoist. That is going to be an average hit. For 5. I think you take it on the armor, but you do have to give me an endurance check for bleed.
Yeah, 5 physical.
Yeah.
Bleed.
Okay. Okay, and that was a... Did I aim? No, I did not. So that was just a standard shot.
Concern. Captain, you appear to be leaking.
Ghoul 1 is going to burst fire into Elise. Missing. Ghoul 3 is going to shoot at A-Track. He now has a clean shot at A-Track. So... Ooh, that's an excellent.
Wait, who has a clean shot at A-Track?
This homie.
I mean, okay.
My line of sight, he's like, just a little bit is cut off.
Okay.
Not... Yeah, it's a clean shot.
No, I
Okay.
buy it.
So that's an excellent. So this is going to be 9 physical damage. And A-Track, being a machine, can't be bleeding, so that's good.
You didn't mention armor.
Yes, I did. 4 and 3. 4 physical, 3 energy. I must have typing too fast. Couldn't keep up.
Okay. So you said he did 9, so he did 5.
Yep. Which is a light wound, which you already have checked, so it's his last moderate.
Yep.
Okay. That was 4. Ghoul 4 is next to Elise. 1 impulse to switch to Discos. Razik.
I'm gonna be...
The very best.
No, actually, that would be a dumb move, because he would just, like, knock me out if I do that next to him. Okay. So I'm gonna do my thing where I can move. I'm gonna move here. Elise, are you hurt?
From this combat.
I think you have a light, at least, from this combat. And a graze, but we don't care.
Yeah, I think that's it though. So I'm okay.
Okay, but we should keep you in tip-top shape. So I'm still gonna go for the light. So 2 impulse to heal.
Alright, you need 1 success with a +2 step. So 5 plus 5 step.
We good.
Okay. Clear that light wound. And that was a 2 impulse.
Yep.
A-Track.
I'm assuming this guy still has his half cover. This guy still has his
Half cover.
About half cover.
Yeah.
If I were to shift there,
No, he's up against the wall, so like that's why he's got the half cover. He's like using it for cover.
I'm gonna go ahead and shift up against the wall
and use it for cover. Okay, cool.
And
return fire.
Return fire, yeah.
Sick.
So -2, -1, +1. We're at a -1. No.
You have a total of -3 with a +1, so it's a -2.
Right. So yeah. Yeah.
Unless you aim.
It's a -2 when I aim.
No, because he's half cover, and you have a wound penalty, and you have an innate +1, so it's a -2.
Oh yeah.
-1 when you aim.
Sorry, my brain was on 2 for the wound penalty.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Okay. So -2, and aim. So -1.
Okay.
It's a fail.
Yeah.
A-Track can't hit shit.
All right. Ghoul 4, instead of attacking, is going to take a 3 impulse action to get on his comm. And we briefly cut to the room with Irene, where the machine is lowered inches from her cranium, and these claws and drills start spinning up. It's like, and then you hear this voice come through the console, and the Revenant presses a button, and the drill stops, and then he unholsters his weapon and turns around. So Ghoul 4 is going to, that's a 3 impulse action to call, and this Revenant, oh, this NPC is dead. I'm gonna add it to the tracker just so I can tell you that he's dead. All right, I'm gonna add the Revenant to combat, which means everything might get fucked up.
How many impulses would you like me to add?
Just keep adding one. Is everybody done adding impulses?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to put him at the current end of tracker, which is 8.02. All right, Rizik, your turn.
Okay, so I think I cleared all the wounds from Elise.
Except for the graze, but I don't even think you can clear grazes with medic.
Yeah, in theory I can.
Oh, you can,
Doesn't matter, but I could.
You could, yes.
So I'm gonna use pick up back my gun and shoot at goal here.
Okay, you're pretty much around his cover, so no penalty.
I'm gonna tack on an aim for a total of 4 impulse, and since I got pistol, that's +2 because he's not. Oh, +3 because he's not dodging. I got aim and I got a laser sight. For firearm, that is an excellent.
Okay, and that's Ghoul 1.
13 physical damage.
Shit, dog. That's 9. That's a moderate wound. Okay.
That is it for me, and that was 4 impulse.
I post.
So, I think I'm gonna switch tactics here for you, Trek. I'm making a 2-meter adjustment.
You aren't attacking. Not every action lets you make a 2-meter adjustment.
Oh, okay.
But the reposition is 1 impulse in case you want to still do it.
I don't need to.
Yeah, if it's just line of sight, you can see the ghoul. So.
I mean, it's the influence checks. I don't know if the closer is line of sight exactly, but I'm going to cheer A-Track on, I guess, with Commander Inspiration to All. It's mostly just for A-Track, but still.
Okay. That sounds dope. What does it do?
That's my influence roll to give a +2 to the next attack. I have a +2 to influence.
Okay, yeah, so you designate an enemy
Plus
and then you're
1.
like, get him. Yeah.
Yeah. So, wait. +1 from commander, +1 from influence, +1 for alluring.
I'm giving it to you, but you really shouldn't get against a mechanism because they don't have a sex drive. That's okay. I'm giving it to you because it's not rules is written. It's there.
And because he can like me anyway. He could think I'm cool. Doubtful.
Sexual attraction is not required to respect the physical attractiveness of a specimen.
All right, so all those.
I have a -1, so it's +2.
Got it. Oof.
Complimentary. I still think you are very handsome and brave, Captain.
And handsome.
I have great news.
It's an average?
Yes.
Okay, so A-Track, you get a +2 on Ghoul 3.
Cool.
3 impulse?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to keep going until A-Track uses that bonus. Because it is 10 o'clock my time. So at least you're up. I just don't want to forget it, so we're going to go until Atrek gets to make his attack.
I have to actually use the push to talk on my keyboard because my Synapse decided it needed to update in the middle of the game.
Awesome!
Yeah, well, it works this way. Attack this ghoul.
Oh, that poor ghoul. You know, I just feel sympathy for anyone that you attack.
Yeah, well, don't let me have side blades.
It's too late.
Look how much we're
Okay,
getting.
so-
I don't.
So
Kill.
-2.
-2. Alright, I get plus from my specialty, plus from Zeke.
No. Razik has to be next to the enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. I wasn't sure.
So you have a total -1.
Okay.
Unless you aim, then it's a flat.
Wait, but last time it was still -1.
Your wound penalty is
attack-
-1.
Uh-huh.
You
I
are
get...
using both blades for a -1 again.
Uh-huh.
You have a
He's got
+1 for your
2.
specialty. -1.
I don't know. My brain.
Brains are hurt.
Yeah, well, that's an average.
Okay. Spoiler alert. He's dead. If you hit any standard enemy twice, they're dead. Because you always deal 2 wound boxes and you have AP everything, so... he's dead. Congratulations. You aimed, right? No, you did not. Okay, Ghoul 5.
No.
Gonna
Hang on. Can I shift?
Yes. Okay, that's really scary. Ghoul 2 is going to shoot at Hypoist. Ghoul 2 is Ghoul 5 is going to aim at Hypoist, because Ghoul 2 is dead. Yeah. Ka-chow. That is just shy of a miss. What a poor bitch. Going to be a 4 impulse. Ghoul 3 is going to shoot at Atrek, -2. Going to aim flat. This is Ghoul 3, uninjured. That is an average for 4 physical, which you soak.
Take it on the armor.
Yeah. It is 4, right? Yep. Okay. And that was a 5 impulse because he aimed. Ghoul Juan is going to take a 1 impulse to switch to his Discos. I'm gonna forget next time we play. That's okay. Atrek, you're up.
Mockingly. Ha ha ha. Good shot.
Not.
Alright, so -2 for cover, +2 because of the very handsome and gorgeous and alluring and handsome captain.
Okay, and then +1 from specialty, -1 for wound penalties, flat 20.
Flat 20.
Unless you aim.
Not aiming, but
Okay.
I am bursting.
Okay.
That.
Oof. All right. Let's get end of round. We're like, this is the last action before end of round, and it's literally going to be step there, 2 impulse action. All right. So, Hypoist, give me an endurance check. You're no longer bleeding, and that's going to be where we call it a night. I'm gonna write it. I appreciate it. All right, we don't have any shoutouts tonight. So thank you all for joining us. I'm sorry about the crash, and it has made me paranoid all night, and it's probably gonna make me paranoid all next week, even though it's like the only time it's ever crashed on me. But I have a little bit of anxiety. Sue me. So that's it, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We'll be back next week to resolve this. This could be. I hope next week we kind of resolve this adventure, because this is like. That would be session 3 of the same adventure, which is great. I just don't want to get stagnant. Okay, so once again, thanks everybody for tuning in. Gandalf, thanks for the updated module, even though it still has its kinks. You know, that's life. And everybody, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Stay safe.